Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to show you how to gamble like a boss in Torchlight 2. As you may notice, I have quite a few unique items. A few of them has been given to me by friends. A few of them I found from monsters. But most of them I've actually gambled. So, how do you find unique items between all of the crap items in the gambling store? Before I gamble anything, let's take a quick look at my sword. Every item has stat requirement. For instance, this sword has a requirement of 109 strength, or level 41. And that can be used to our advantage in the gambling shop, because the gambling shop works the same way. If the item has a stat requirement that's above what I have, I can't use that item. So, by using this method, I should be able to figure out a few unique items amongst these items. First of all, I should be able to use claws and polearms, so there's a very high possibility that these two items are actually unique. To test it out, let's try buying this polearm. And there we go, we found Twisted Fate. Another thing to remember is that stat requirement is not the only thing that makes you unable to use an item. There might also be a class restriction on it. For instance, if we take a look at my rings, it does not require a lot of strength nor dexterity, even though it's a very high level item. That also means that most of the rings that you will buy from the gambling shop using this method won't be of your class. So, just to prove my point, let me buy this ring. As you may notice, it's a ring for an outlander. So, how do you find items for your own class? Weapons are easiest to find, as it usually requires your main stat, and you also have a lot of that main stat. For instance, when I gambled this sword, I had about 100 strength, and it requires 109, so it was the only two-handed weapon that stood out amongst the other weapons. So how do you gamble unique items that you can use right away? As an example again, my sword requires 109 strength. I can only use this item by having my head and legs on, as they give strength bonus to me. So, by unequipping a few items with stats on it, you might find items in the gambling shop that you're just barely able to use. By reducing your stats, you might be able to find unique items a bit easier, but you will encounter a few blue ones as well. Well, that's it for Gambling Like Boss.